One of the reasons I am so passionate about this topic of purposeful work, how to integrate your faith and your work into one place, is because I, and I'm certain many of you, spend more of your waking hours at work than any place else in your life. And for me, I can't imagine a workplace where if I have a family and I'm passionate about my family, I can't bring them to work. No pictures, no stories, no discussions. Imagine not being able to bring them to work, or your favorite sports teams. If you're talking about the Colts or my Bengals, who don't win very often, and talking about what they're doing, and being able to have that discussion. Imagine not being able to bring your family, your sports, your whatever to work every day. I've been around long enough to know that when you don't bring your whole self to work every day, who you really are, you're not your absolute best. I liken it to if you have a car that requires premium unleaded gasoline. You can get by for a few cents less per gallon on the regular unleaded gasoline. The car doesn't run quite right. It runs okay, but it doesn't run quite right. And that's what happens to me, at least, when I don't get to bring my full self to work. And when I say my full self, I'm talking about my faith self. Be who you are all the time. Don't live two lives, because I know that God has a greater plan than I do for what he wants in the workplace. And I believe when you look at the through line of the Bible, Jesus did not pick the Sadducees and the Pharisees, who are the religious elite of the day. He picked who? He picked people in the marketplace, you and I, to be his messengers. He picked tax collectors, the lowest of the low of the day in the business world. He picked fishermen, the blue collar guys. He picked them to be his messengers. He did not take the religious elites. You don't need to be a biblical scholar. You do not need to be a hypocrite. You need to be who you are every place you are. And I promise you, God will redeem you in ways you can't imagine.